So, what would you do, let us know in comments, if you won the, what is it called, the super duper hooper lottery?
The jumbo
lottery. It's a big lottery in Japan. What would you do?
Well, a lot of people, the first thing you say is, I'd quit my job, buy a house, fancy cars, go on trips, right?
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. I don't, to be honest, I don't know if I would actually quit my job. I'm too young. I've gone like a year without a job. It's not fun.
It's not fun. I've gone without a job too. It's not fun at all. Even though I didn't need to work at that time, I didn't enjoy it.
But I can tell you what, if I had that kind of money backing me up, you can bet I wouldn't put up with too much.
Oh, like you put up with anything already.
Well, you know what I mean.
This is the guy who threatened to punch a Catholic nun in the nose.
No.
What did you threaten to do?
Okay, let's give the story here so I don't look like an asshole.
Okay.
Okay, one of the sisters gave us some lyrics to Silent Night and wanted us to practice them with the students.
Right.
And one of the where it says "Round Yon Virgins," she had written "Round You Virgin."
Round You Virgin, yeah.
And so I wanted to correct it, but I didn't know where she was. But one of the other sisters was in there, and
the sister who actually understands some English.
Right. And I called her over to the desk, and I showed her where the mistake was, and I just kind of said, "And tell that other sister if she does it again, I'm going to punch her in the teeth."
So how much better is that than what I said? Okay, I said you're gonna punch her in the nose.
Yeah, but I was kidding. You made it sound like I was threatening a nun.
Yeah, okay, but you said it loud enough to be heard in the next quad.
That's true. But I also said, yeah.
Punch your nun in.
It's joking.
Oh, you know, Tomoko, you might as well forget about an afterlife in heaven with this guy, because he's going straight to hell.
No. I'm sorry. I'm not saying because not because he's my husband.
Yeah.
But he has really good soul.
Okay.
I don't think he goes to hell.
Yeah, you're right. I revised that.
See, I'm sweet wife.
You're right. He is a good man. He's a good man. Okay, just to let you know, an event that happened yesterday that really impressed me. We get these little cards from the kids asking us, they give us our recommendation about books to read. So imagine a little 7-year-old boy or girl, filling out a little card with a little picture and stuff, and giving it to their teacher to say, I would recommend you read, Okasan Toisho or something like that, or whatever the case is. Jim gets those things, and I didn't know what it was. I had one on my desk. I thought it was a Christmas card. So I pinned it up on the computer. I didn't know what it was. So Jim's like, aren't you going to answer that? I'm like, what is it? He said, it's a book recommendation. And so he had some on his desk. For the next 30 minutes, Jim carefully went on the computer, researching the title of the book that he wanted to recommend. Then he sat down at his desk, and you didn't say a thing. I just noticed you were doing this. You sat down on your desk and composed in Japanese a recommendation for this kid, a return letter to this kid to recommend a book. He never said a single word. He didn't ask anybody to pat you on the back. I noticed that he does this kind of stuff all the time. Yes.
Don't tell people my soft side.
Yes.
Really? Did you really do that?
Yes.
Yes. It's not the first time he's done it. I've seen him do it several times.
But I did ask the sister if that book was available in the library.
I heard you say that.
Right.
That's right. But she said it was, but Penthouse 4 Letters was not.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You shouldn't be asking that.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, how do we get so off topic? What would you do with the money if you won? You wouldn't go to work?
Well, I'd probably quit the job that I have now.
4 minutes. Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't quit working. I would probably do something like open a pool hall or a guitar shop or something that I enjoy. That, since I don't need to make money, it wouldn't matter. You know what I mean?
Right.
Wouldn't matter if it's a money pit, you
right.
know. I mean, I wouldn't get something that would suck all my money away, but I'd find something to keep my days filled, and then that would allow me to do what, take off whenever I want and go on vacation or whatever. Definitely want to build a house, and since we're living here in Shizuoka, it'd be a 1-floor house. I don't want 2 floors because of earthquake stuff. cars and want to take my wife shopping.
Right. And you wouldn't open up a Coco Ichiban franchise?
Ooh, Coco Ichiban franchise, nice.
Could you see Mully back there in the paper hat running the whole business?
Talk about the special.
Man, they'd be sasami every month of the year.
That's right.
How about you, Tomoko? What would you do if you won a boatload of money?
Oh, wait a minute, before we switch to her. And I'd also hire a nutritionist and a fitness expert.
Hey, I was going to say.
All right, sorry. Go ahead, hon.
Okay, if I win $3 million.
Okay, that's the amount in the big lottery.
Yes, and
That's not
I
enough
quit my job that I have now because I hate that place. But I look for some part-time job, working for an hour, like a couple hours a day, and I also hire the person take care of my house.
Right.
Sweeping, floors, cleaning, stuff like that.
Right.
Because I'm a terrible housewife.
Well,
I've seen your house. Your house is immaculate. It's beautiful.
Well, the good thing about that is that the live-in maid would be Asian.
Huh? Hello.
Jeez, Jim. Okay, you're gonna have to write some more nice letters to kids.
Right.
To redeem yourself for that. Nice, yeah. That's great.
And I definitely hired the
nutritionist
to take care of our food.
Would you get anything good for yourself? I mean,
Yeah,
buy yourself some
I
goodies?
do some shopping. In the beginning.
There's no probably.
Yeah,
you
but
would.
thing is, I have a feeling like you've been through that experience. When you have money, you probably lose your desire. Only desire.
Right.
Because you can buy anything, anytime.
I like that I have to save to buy the guitars that I want. I don't think it would be as fun buying a guitar if there was no recourse, or you know what I mean? No recourse, but you know.
Yeah, no build up to it.
Right. If it was just throw money away and get whatever I want, I don't think I could appreciate it as much.
Right.
I've actually got a bid on a guitar right now on Yahoo Auction, and I'm still the top bidder, and it finishes tonight. And you know it's going to take a dent out of my bonus if I win it.
Right.
But screw it. I mean, it's a hell of a price. I'd never find this guitar at that price again. So if I win it, I win it. I'm willing to pay that little bit to have this guitar. And if I get it and want to get rid of it, I can sell it for more than I bought it for.
Outstanding. All right. Why don't you guys let us know what you guys want to do with if you win the lottery in your respective country as well? Hey. All right.
What about you, Kurt?
Me? Well, I'll be brief because there's only 2 minutes left. I've already had the experience once before, and I know what you just said is true. That the money, basically, what both of you said is true. One that it kind of being able to get anything you want at any time you want loses its appeal very quickly, and also the other thing it does is it removes you from the real world. You know, you forget about the struggles that other people are having, the real world struggles to get by and to get things. At least I did. And I would not want to have that happen. So I would put the money safely aside, invest it conservatively. I would get ourselves my family into a nice house with a nice income coming in from it. I'd set up on a budget similar to, probably a little better than the budget we have now, and just not have to work so dang hard, or at least not, or as Molly said, at least as my dad used to say, and this is the first time I'm going to ever use these words on YouTube, so if you don't like bad words, don't use it. My dad, when I was a kid, he used to always tell me, Kurt, in your life, make sure you've got some fuck you money set aside so that you can use it when the time comes.
Right.
And I would have that. Yeah.
Yeah. And if I can add to this before we go.
Yep.
Somebody once said money can't buy happiness, right?
Yep.
But I tell you what, I'd like to test that theory.
That's good. All right. What a great ending, right? All right. Okay, well, I think it can if you do it say carefully, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. Treat it like a good resource. Okay, Tomoko, in the last few seconds.
Third time owner?
Yep.
Yay.
All right. Bye-bye. Woo.